Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see the distinction between encapsulation and abstraction. Firstly, going with the encapsulation, the wrapping up of data and member function into a single unit that is called the encapsulation. And the data is not accessible outside the world in encapsulation, and as well as only those functions which are wrapped in that class and that can access it. So this function provide the interface between the objects, data, and the program. That all things happen inside the class, and in this way, the data is hidden. So going through the example, we are going to see. So firstly, let's see in the example. We have given an example here. So there it is. Hatching played ISTM username is study. That is okay. And now we have a class and the class name. The private is here access specifier and int is that is the data inside the private section that is access specifier and it is int is here hidden. So now in the public access specifier we have taken a void set int is and we are taking integer, then we are comparing between them, then for the a's we are taking a control access. So uh, to accessing this private data, it is accessed through the same access pair in the same class. Here we are saying that this class a student we have both two access pair. One is private and second one is public. So public is accessing it. So we are also using the gate is. So that is all about the encapsulation. We will see it in the VS Code. So let's go on. So here it is. In the VS Code, we have just write down the code and now we'll just run it. So firstly running it, then we will discuss later. So after running this, we are going to get 20 here. Since we have just declared class, then access specifier, then hidden data, then public specifier, then we have taken the data and the function, and in this function we are taking this hidden data and we are using that by the help of the get method, and then we are just calling this and we are going to get this 20. So let's come to the abstraction. So next one is abstraction in C++, hiding the complex data and showing essential data to the person or consumer, that is called abstraction. And ATM is the best example of it. You withdraw the money, deposit cash, checking the balance, and so on, or things we just do in the ATM thing. And setting of the pin also is a part of that. So through the ATM, while you don't know the programming and process which is running inside it, like a car engine, you are operating a car, you're on the steering, but you don't know its this internal mechanism. So it's abstraction basically focus on upper surface, not on the internal things, what is going on in between them. So that is abstraction. So let's jump to the next data. That is its example. In example, we are going to see that we have just declared the upper things and then class shape with name of shape, then public access specifier. Then here one of the most important thing is we are making the method that is pure virtual function. So that is also called the part in we also say it. hmm, that is abstract method and other are just similar, just normal methods. And so here we are just taking class circle, then public shape, and uh, in this section we are going to see that we are just going to take the same method in this, like the overloading. So here we are going to see, and then now let's jump to the VS Code and see what is going here. So here we will see that we have class with name, then access specifier, then we have a pure virtual function, then we are here overriding this void draw, this method. That's again I'm naming is it's overriding, not overloading. So here we see we have draw a circle. So in the pure virtual function, there is no any methods. I mean, no data or there is no body. The body of the function is just empty in the pure virtual function, and that's why it's called also abstract function. So next we will just call it in the name of the firstly we are taking with this one. So circle and see c dot draw. When we just recall it, we are going to get what we are going to do. Just let's again. So after running the code, we are going to get drawing a circle. So this is called the abstraction where the internal data is not going to be shown you. So that was all. Now let's see the difference in between the both of these. So let's see. So here it is. We have the both aspect data abstraction and data encapsulation. And here you see in the first definition section, hiding implementation details, showing only essential functionality is called the data abstraction. And in data encapsulation, we see bundling data and methods together and restricting direct access to the data. That is called data encapsulation, or we can also say the wrapping of the data in a single unit. So the next one is it's what does is focus on? It's just focus on object. What an object does. It's in abstraction. It's focusing on what does an object does. It's what is going in between them in the internal side. It does not focus on that. And in data encapsulation, we see how data is protected and accessed. And what are the purposes of the abstract data abstraction and data encapsulation? The first data abstraction, its purpose is to simplify the interface for the user, and in the data encapsulation, its main purpose is to protect data and control access. And in the implementation, we see data abstraction. It's implements using abstract classes, interfaces, and abstract or that is pure virtual methods. And in data encapsulation, implemented using access specifier, private, public, protected. They are the access specifier. And the user interaction is user usage function without knowing internal implementation. And in the data encapsulation, user access data through the control methods, that is getters and setters, get method or set methods, we can also say. So level of hiding is in the data abstraction is hides the logic or implementation, while in the data encapsulation, it hides the data itself. And in the data abstraction, the examples are calling draw without knowing how it works. Means we are just calling the draw. I mean, draw function here in the way. Going back, we can see that we are calling the draw here. We don't know what is inside it without knowing it how it works. And in the data encapsulation tree, data members keep private and access through function. So that was all about the data abstraction and data encapsulation. What are the differences in between them? So thank you.